do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Back to throw here. He'll set up the screen to Elliott. Knocks him. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football.
And it starts.
Grab it.
Jesus Christ, and it starts.
You look at the guy who coughed it up and said,
oh,
geez, what
fuck.
did he do? But
There we
hey,
go.
let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
I hit the truck stick too on that shit. That was bogus. Oh, what the fuck? That was...
And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Back to throw. Quinn. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
What the fuck?
Throw incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
I'm tired. I'm fucking tired.
They'll set up to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
A first down carry by Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Oh, good play. Good pick right there. I wasn't even saying it. I threw that shit without looking.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Oh, what the fuck? Like, come on, yo.
They'll spot it at the 44. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Why the fuck it seem like I gotta continuously work when I play Eric, yo? But the bullshit just happens. Like, that pick he had was a great fucking pick. But this shit is bullshit.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? What a really nice game right there on first down for them.
This shit is bullshit, yo. Like, what the fuck? I'm right there. Like, my players are right there, yo.
They'll be left with a third and very short. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
From the gun on third down. Quinn escaping the pressure right. This one complete to Devontae Freeman. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Rolling out the pot.
On first and 10, Quinn looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Doyle. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Room here to run. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Play clock winding down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
What the fuck? He was all the way. Oh my god. He wasn't even right there, B. Like, what the fuck? He wasn't even right there.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
The Falcons averaged 34 points a game last year, tops in the NFL with that powerful offense, and they're already looking for more. Here's they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
The slot man in motion right. Freeman again, a first down carry. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quinn. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 3rd down and 5 to start things out. Operating from the gun.
What the fuck? How the fuck is that open? How the fuck is that even open?
Julio Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons will add on.
Where the fuck is my zone at, yo? Like, what the fuck are y'all doing out there?
And it's good to make it 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
What the fuck?
This will be taken in
This nigga
at the
don't
1.
YouTube or something. We don't know where he fucking
And
got.
now running right through it. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10.
About time to give me
Touchdown,
something.
Carolina.
Alright, I'm back in it now.
A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown.
Alright, so I know what I think I gotta do
down
now.
2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies a big play to get him in the end zone.
Run out the pocket, so I gotta count for that shit.
They don't get something done on this drive.
Hits the short routes, and then if he don't, and then the short routes, he's sending floods over across the middle. So I gotta find a way to combat that. And then for some reason my slot defenders is letting up the seam, so I gotta find a way to defend that. Like,
so now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here.
Oh yeah, let me fix this too. Cause I'm not doing that either. I keep forgetting I gotta fix some of this shit. Yeah, cause I be forgetting. So, boss, Trey. Alright, yeah, see, I can't have none of them out here. Alright. Alright, come on.
Touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First down, Quinn.
Bro, where is my fucking defense? Like, where is these zones? Like, I got zones in these areas, yo. I got zones in these areas and they not. What the fuck?
Watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids.
I got zones in these areas, yo.
Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. That's some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 40.
Like, can you give me plays like that? Can you give me some plays like that? God damn.
To throw on 2nd down, Quinn. He's going to air one out. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Yeah, come on. Come on, I see that shit now. That Texas double post, I got you on that now. I got you on that. Yeah, you ran that too many times. You run that too much. You take that away.
And coming away with the interception.
You take that shit away. You run that shit too much. That shit's mine. Alright. Who's my number 2? See, I don't got the right person. I don't be having the right personnel out here.
And on the outside, they're playing press
I don't have the right
coverage.
personnel out here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Come on! What? What?
Ball pops out, incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to...
Give me something, yo! Fucking had his defender all the way to fuck beat.
Figure out what they're doing, and on that one,
Had him beat all the way, all downtown, boy. Downtown, yo. Give it to me, man. Give it to me. I'm seeing it. Give it to me.
Forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you
Gotta
said,
bailing this nigga out, yo.
the defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. On third and short. They'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh my God! Oh my fucking God! Are you fucking serious, yo? Are you serious, yo? Come on, yo!
Definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game. And we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And this play goes nowhere.
Oh, and I'm injured. Oh, ain't that a bitch? He got injured. Wow.
Here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the trainers take a look.
Already can't run the ball.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Slot man moves right. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They'll set up a throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it pops free.
There you go.
The collision
All that
there
bullshit
jarred
out
the
of here.
ball loose and brings up
Same
second
dumbass
down.
play. Texas double post.
So
It's a nice play, though.
As I watch that unfold,
It's a nice play. I'm
an
going to
expression
add
that
it
I've
to my
heard,
repertoire.
maybe from you, I don't
It's a
know,
nice
but
play.
You're going to get hit anyways.
I'll give you
Might
that.
as well hold on
Damn
to the
good
ball.
play.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So 2nd and 10 here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not
Come
much
on.
there. Maybe a yard up
What
to
you
the
gonna do,
24.
bro?
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Quinn. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the punt, 7-yard return, and the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. Carolina getting set to take the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. David Johnson on his way. The 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. David Johnson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all All that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quinn got his man complete over the middle. That's Doyle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
All right, here we go. Over.
Operating from the gun. Quinn. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
All right, here we go.
Looking to throw. Quinn swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Now let's go.
From the gun, Quinn. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Yeah, the defense definitely showing blitz here.
Here we go. No. Check. Patriot. Leopard.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Back to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
It's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Let's go.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's brought down after a good gain. So we come upon halftime intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
That's fucking wild. I'm dumb as shit.
Ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this
you're
is
going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script.
No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Panthers have recovered. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Shift together here from the D-line. He'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart.
Oh, wow. It was a high pass. Good shit. That was a high pass, though. I don't even know how the fuck he even caught that interception. That was a fucking high pass. That was a whole high pass. Damn. That was supposed to be a completion. That was a fucking high pass, high point pass. There ain't no way he was supposed to jump with y'all.
Just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone.
No way he was supposed to jump with y'all.
Now get that man an oxygen tank.
Whatever. Good AI play, I guess. But there ain't no way he was supposed to jump with y'all. That was a high point pass. High point pass is putting it up. They're putting it up where the only your receiver can get it. Like, I don't get that right there.
At the 23-yard line.
That was definitely a high pass. That was
and last time, decent field
baloney
position
right there,
through
man.
the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football. On this
I think I
possession.
solved my issue anyway, though.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw.
Why the fuck am I? What was that? What was I doing? What the fuck?
Pickup of just 2, and it'll be third down.
Can we quit the bullshit? What the fuck was that? What was my quarterback doing?
On third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And the back goes into motion. On third down, he'll drop to throw. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall.
Seriously, though, what the fuck was my quarterback doing, y'all? Like, what the fuck was that, dude?
There and a first down. They'll drop the throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Phillips. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down. First down, he'll drop to throw it. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
To throw again. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Back to throw now on first down. Screen play, Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Back to
Oh, wow, come on.
and he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Now back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have to.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6
keep
points.
causing my own fucking
They got to
turmoil.
make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 35. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out at me for some reason.
Deep in. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 47 yards. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Throwing on first down. Quinn. Caught on the right side by Jones. 11 yards for number 11. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Quinn. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. To throw again. Quinn. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. And the wideout in motion. To throw on 3rd down. Quinn. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And now here's another interception. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he's into the clear. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
All right, here we go. Number. No, check. All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
To throw on second down. Quinn. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. The Falcons on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Back down in that Philly. Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, Quinn. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And, Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we've reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsar? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here? Tell us, stretch this thing out a little bit.
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep them here.
They begin the drive with Johnson. He takes this for 3 to the 29. When do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Shift together here from the D-line.
Detroit! All right, now, look at 56.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks near the 42. A good pickup there of 22. So the D-line's going to spread out. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. And he motions the wide receiver.
I got it. Back it.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Under pressure here, and down he goes.
I was going to take it. You lucky he got the pressure there because it was mine. It was definitely mine for the taking. I definitely was about to take that shit. Because you wasn't about to stop it. You was not about to stop that. I was definitely about to take that shit. Oh, you lucky. You lucky. I was about to take that. He is not about to stop that shit. Oh shit. Is that a blitz? What type of shit? Was that a blitz?
Defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
How the fuck that get there that quick? What type of blitz was that? And I sent my line that way. I put my line that way. Like I shifted my line left because I was blocking my running back.
Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They're going to look to throw.
What the fuck? That is like the 3rd time my fucking quarterback just threw that shit into the ground this game with no pressure on him.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. And here now come the Falcons. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
On 1st and 10, Quinn. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Quinn. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Falcons on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11, so certainly not what they were hoping for, especially on the road. Their starter forced to the locker room. He'll look to throw, and they'll turn things over here to the backup to see if he can dig him out of this hole. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Coleman has it here right side. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Doyle. And he coughed it up. And the Panthers have recovered.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Finding room to the 20. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Phillips. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. That'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw here. And, oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
This offense so far on third down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they get a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play.
All right, here we go.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
No. Check. Patriot.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Shreds the tackle. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Panthers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everybody.
But he did the right thing because if I'd have seen that, I would have probably tried to hit him too. Because, but, oh, right there.